we're meeting with some business associates at the Polo Club this afternoon.
The Polo Club.
Mm-hmm. How would you like to join me for dinner right after?
If I can find something to wear.
You'd be beautiful in anything.
Fifi, there's a phone call for you.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you later, Santan. I'll take it my study.
Guess where I'm going tonight? The Polo Club.
Polo Club? Hija, the only way you're going to get in there is through the entrance for the hired help.
No, you're wrong, Mama. I'm making my entrance on the arm of C.C. Capwell himself.
Can I help you, miss?
Yes, Blake, Lily Blake.
I'm sorry, Miss Blake. The dining room of this club is reserved for members only and their guests.
Well, then I suggest you tell Mr. Lockridge that his guest has arrived.
Michael, it's all right. I just totally forgot that I'd invited Ms. Blake to lunch.
Nice save, Lionel. I appreciate it.
Huh?
Listen, I wanted to beat my mom here.
Yeah?
You know, she still hasn't taken the pills prescribed for the baby blues.
Lily, I appreciate your concern over your mother, but frankly, I have to stay clear of that, you know?
Well, I thought since you were lunching with her, you know, maybe you could convince her that to follow the doctor's orders, do what's best for the baby and for her.
First of all, nobody has any sway over Gina. Secondly, it's academic because I am not lunching with her here or anyplace else. Thanks be to God.
Well, that doesn't jibe with what Mom said. She said she was meeting you here.
I'm sorry, madam, but your name's not on the guest roster. I'm afraid I can't let you in.
Well, there's my date right over there. Lionel? Lionel, tell this nice man to let me in.
I don't want to talk to Cruz.
What do you want me to tell him?
Tell him the truth. Tell him there isn't anything to say.
Cruz?
It's all right, Katrina. I heard her. Would you please tell her that I need to talk to her, and I'll try her again later.
All right, I'll give her the message. Bye.
What did he say?
He said he would call you later.
I won't answer.
Suzanne, you can't keep avoiding Cruz. I mean, don't you think it's better for both of you to sit down and talk this thing through?
I wouldn't even know where to start.
You can start with how you feel and take it from there.
My feelings aren't the problem. It's where we end up, and I don't think I'm strong enough to tell him face to face.
I hope Suzanne is joining us for dinner. Listen, nothing personal, but your cooking, it needs a little work.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Papa. As a matter of fact, Suzanne is not going to be joining us for dinner. She wouldn't even take my call.
Oh, a little trouble in paradise.
You could say that.
What have you done to the poor girl now?
What have I done?
Yes. It's obviously not her fault. She treated you like royalty over the holidays. You guys were very close.
So if something goes wrong, it's obviously my fault. Will you back off, please? If I need somebody to tell me some more things I should feel bad about, I'll go see a shrink or something. You know, you keep your day job.
I'll back off and you give me a straight answer. You tell me what the problem is, and I'll be prepared to fix it.
No, you won't be prepared to fix it. If it is fixable, I will do whatever I can to make that happen. You'll be the first to know.
Polo Club does have an open-door policy concerning people like us. The back door.
People like us. Mama, look, I think you're a little behind the times. Nobody thinks that way anymore.
Santana, people don't change. They're as small-minded and prejudiced as they've always been. Pero eso sí, they may cloak their bigotry a little more cleverly these days. But for heaven's sakes, don't fool yourself into thinking that it doesn't exist.
I'm not fooling myself. I know it exists. But frankly, people can think what they like, as long as they don't interfere with what I want. And what I want is to have dinner with Cece tonight at his club.
Fine. It should be very cozy. Just you and Cece, and a handful of conservative good old boys snickering and whispering behind your back.
Them there good old boys include a few well-known politicians as well as a number of senators and ex-presidents among them.
I'm impressed. You can tell them how you didn't campaign for them in the last election while they give you their drink orders.
Now, if they were to assume that I was there to serve drinks, that would come out of their own ignorance now, wouldn't it, Mama? Because I'm not subservient to anyone, nor would I allow anyone to treat me that way. And Cece wouldn't have invited me to be his guest if he thought that I was made to feel uncomfortable. Believe it or not, Mama, I have a right to go wherever I want, with whomever I please.
Santana, I'm just a realist. I know better than to try and insinuate myself where I don't belong. Be it in a club for rich old gringos,
Or my employer's bed. I get your point. Mama, I love you, I respect you, but there is a big difference between you and I. You see, I am comfortable with the world because I'm comfortable with myself. Now, you may be content to stay in your own little corner, but it is unfair of you to ask me to do the same thing because it is not enough for me. I have the right to the same kind of life, the same kind of happiness as anyone else does. You know, it's a birthright. Now, I was born with a chance to have it all. And I mean to have it all.
I'm sorry, Michael. My brain must be fried from the holidays. I completely forgot that I had invited Miss Timmons here.
I'll add another service to the table.
What's got his cummerbund so tied up in knots?
Of all the women in all the gin joints in the world, it had to be me.
Mom, where's Channing?
Minx is babysitting.
Mings, isn't she a little out of practice?
Well, I didn't have much choice. There was so much to do before Channing's christening this afternoon.
This afternoon? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, I wanted you two to be the first to know. So I expect you both to be there.
Yeah, well, I can't speak for Lily, but don't you think the first invitation should go to Cece?
No way.
Oh, come on, Mom. After all, Cece's the baby's father. You can't have a christening without him there. It wouldn't be right. After all, Channing is named for him.
Yes, well, I had a momentary brain lapse when I named him.
I'm inclined to agree with you there, but I can't accept the invitation to the christening without Cece being there. I really can't.
Lily?
I'm with Lionel on this one.
Well, if you guys are gonna gang up on me, all right, I'll invite him. But I will not be nice to him. I don't have to do that. I'm gonna give him a little bit of his own medicine.
You know, Mom, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. I think everyone ought to have a dose of their own medicine. It couldn't hurt.
In Cece's case, I hope it's an overdose.
Excuse me, but I have a call from Miss Timmons.
Front and center. Thank you, Jeeves. Hello? What? Oh, that's just great. Now what am I supposed to do? I realize it's not your fault. Just let me gather my thoughts and I'll call you back.
Who was that?
The reverend from the church. Apparently a pipe broke and flooded the place, and he says it'll be a week before we can have the christening there.
Once a week, more or less.
Wait a minute. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I know the perfect place where we can bless both the beasts and the children.
What are you talking about? He asked, dreading the reply.
Well, what more fitting spot to christen my son than the scene of his nativity? The office of our veterinarian cum obstetrician, Dr. Moose Spectel.
Right.
Remember when I told you that Eden was always this unspoken presence between Cruz and me? Mm-hmm. Well, he finally said her name in a dream.
Oh, the man can't control what he dreams.
I know that, but it finally made me realize that his dreams about Eden will always supersede any kind of reality that we have. And so I asked him to leave. I mean, it's gonna be impossible for him to give up those kinds of dreams.
That might be true, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't care for you.
I don't want him to just care about me. I don't want to be second. I don't want to be runner-up.
Really, I don't think that's the way he sees it.
Cruz is blinded by his feelings for his wife. And that's the way it should be. You know, I always thought that it was Eden that was coming between me and Cruz. But I'm the interloper. I'm the one that's wrong with this picture. I'm the one that's wrong. I'm that last lingering guest at a party that doesn't have enough good sense to know when it's time to go home. Well, I got the hint. It's time to go home. That'll be Cruz.
You answer it. You can't leave him alone whistling in the dark.
I guess it's now or never, huh? Is never an option?
Nope.
Hello?
Suzanne? Hey, you sound like you have a cold. You okay?
No, it's just whatever's going around. Here's Katrina. It's Dash.
Hi, where are you?
Hi. I'm in the bar at the Oasis, wondering if I will be able to finagle my way in the door over there to have some dinner with you.
Well, it's not really convenient right now. Can I meet you?
Yeah, whatever works.
Don't sound so enthusiastic. Did you have a bad day at work?
Yeah, I guess so, but I'll bounce back as soon as I see your face.
All right, give me 20 minutes.
Okay. Hey, Katrina.
I'm still here.
I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
You going out?
Yeah, just for a little while. It'll give you some privacy to call Cruz and tell him how you feel.
I don't think I'm ready to do that.
Why? Because you don't know what to say?
Because I do know what to say. And then it'll be over.
Well, it's all arranged. Channing can be christened in Dr. Bechtel's office at 2 o'clock.
Mom, please say you're not serious about doing this at the vet's office.
Why not? The veterinarian's office is where Channing drew his first breath.
Well, it seems a little sacrilegious, doesn't it?
You know, Lionel, I don't recall you ever wearing out the knees of your breeches in church. I mean, if a barnyard was good enough for Jesus, I think the veterinarian's office is good enough for Channing. And I think the surroundings are very serene there.
Speaking of serene, Gina, have you been taking the medicine that your doctor prescribed for your depression?
Depression? Who's depressed? Do I look depressed to you?
Well, a little bit odd, maybe?
By whose yardstick? Yours, Lionel? I'm sorry, I'm not impressed.
Mom, the point is you've been diagnosed as having this postpartum depression thing. If you don't take your medication, you will not get better.
Well, I guess I'll have to repeat myself. I am not depressed, nor have I ever been depressed. And if I were depressed, I wouldn't take any medicine because the drugs would get into the baby's milk.
Then switch him to a bottle, Mom.
It's not the same, Lily. Do you really want to be responsible for your little brother ending up on the analyst's couch because he was deprived of that primal bonding with his mother?
Well, the shrink could treat the whole clan and get a group discount.
Yeah, you can both talk to me till you're blue in the face, but I won't take those pills. Oh, look at the time. I better get on the stick if I'm going to invite Cece to the christening. When he finds out where it's going to be held, he'll have a cow.
Maybe Dr. Bechtel can deliver it.
You know as well as I do that Santana does not fit in with that crowd.
The members will be as charmed with Santana as I am, Rosa.
Really? They'll find it charming that your date also happens to be your housekeeper's daughter.
When did you go all provincial on me? You were not just my housekeeper. You happen to be a member of this family.
To you, maybe, but that may not be the way others see it.
Look, Rosa, I know you really don't approve of my relationship with Santana, but I think it's a little bit of reverse snobism on your part. You're not so much worried about her fitting in as disapproving of the circles that she's moving into.
Yes, there may be a kernel of truth in that, but my main concern is for my daughter's happiness. You see, somehow, thanks be to God, Santana has managed to survive life's hardships with most of her illusions intact. Now, one of those illusions is the possibility of a future with you.
The subject has not come up between us.
No? Well, maybe it's time it did. What do you see down the line for the two of you?
You're asking my intentions? I really haven't given it any thought. And neither has Santana. We're both content at this point the way things are.
Bravo, Cece. Spoken like a man who has little to give and nothing to lose. But what about my Santana? What does she stand to lose? When she realizes she doesn't belong in your world if she's given up her whole life for yours, What will she have to come back to?
You make it sound inevitable.
Because I think it is. When love is all that you have in common, if you do love her, it's never enough. And in the end, Santana will be the one who will suffer.
No, Rosa. Not if I can help it.
No, you won't be able to. By then, it'll be too late for your help.
Hello.
Cece? It's Gina. What are you doing in half an hour?
Is this a trick question?
It's an invitation to your son's christening. 2 o'clock at the veterinarian hospital.
You know, the ridiculous part of it is I don't even remember the dream.
All you do know is that Suzanne heard you call out Eden's name.
Yeah. I guess making a conscious effort not to think about somebody doesn't work when you're asleep.
Well, let me tell you, son, I don't think you'll ever stop dreaming about Eden, and you know it.
I hope I won't, Papa. It's the only connection we have left. Didn't somebody say something like that? Never underestimate the power of a dream?
Yeah, maybe, but it's not about the dream this time. It's about the dreamer. I would say Suzanne is unsure of you.
She knows I care for her, Papa. I've told her.
Yeah, and she cares for you. But you've got to respect her feeling. If she's frightened or feels insecure, I don't think it's going to be enough for you to tell her that there's no reason to be, or not to be worried.
I don't know what else I can do but tell her. Apparently, she's not going to let me get close enough to show her.
Well, just don't push it. Don't force it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the problem is that you guys got together a little too quickly, huh? Back off. Yeah, that's it. Give yourself some time, perspective. Look, I mean, if it's meant to happen, you'll both know it.
I came by your work today, and the nurse told me that you and the chief administrator were having a meeting.
Oh, she did. Did she, what else did she tell you? Thank you.
She told me that you and your boss had words.
That's a polite way of putting it. What were you doing at my work? You checking up on me?
I was going to ask you for lunch.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I had a crapola day.
It's okay. So, tell me what happened.
I don't want to talk about it.
I want you to talk about it. You seem upset about it, and, I want to know. Was there a problem at work?
Problem? Yeah, there's a problem. You're looking at the problem at work. I'm the problem. They took me off a case today.
No. What happened?
There's this patient at work, a woman. And I followed her case really closely. And, I don't know, we just started to gain this rapport. And I go in, this was like some day last week, I go in and she's kind of cold, kind of distant. So I figure that she's probably overheard one of the nurses talking about my felony bedside manner in regard to Julia. And sure enough, I go in there today, and they booted me off the case. They gave her treatment to another physician. Now, this is a staff physician, not a pinch hitter like me.
Oh, it's really unfair. You were giving her the best possible treatment, right?
It doesn't seem to matter to them. And that's what I don't understand. If I'm going to be doing this all my life, I'm going to be stuck in ER doing patchwork. I don't see that as my life's calling, Katrina. I don't.
Well, you have to remember that 6 months ago, you didn't even see yourself doing that. You have to hang in there. The rewards will come in time.
What do I do between now and then?
Well, you have me.
That's right. I do. Doesn't get much better than that, does it?
Hello, I'm Reverend Anthony, but I'm afraid I've got the wrong address.
No, he hasn't, Reverend. You're in the right place. Come on in.
Hi, Reverend. Isn't it a beautiful day for a christening?
Yeah, this is a bit irregular. I can't really baptize a baby here.
Oh, I assure you, Reverend, I maintain the highest level of cleanliness here.
Besides, you see, these are all of Channing's friends. They were here when he first saw the light of day, and I want them to share in this joyous occasion.
Well, if Noah could spend 40 days and nights in the ark, I suppose I could manage a half an hour in the kingdom of the animals.
Excuse me, that'll be Cece.
What the hell is going on? Sorry for that. Gina, you can't be serious having my son's christening in this menagerie.
Why not? Cece, do you understand what you're doing? Do you hear the noise around you? It's the animals. You've upset them. Don't you realize how sensitive they are to your hostility? And I don't appreciate the bad vibes myself.
I will not
Dr. Bechtel, would you please send in the other guests?
Gina! I will not have my son baptized in a scene straight out of Animal Farm.
Why not? You don't really have anything to say about it, Cece. You see, this is pretty much entirely up to me. I don't care whether you stay or go. Just stand back and make room for the other guests.
That's a guest? I hope we're not conducting this ceremony downwind.
Why don't you make like the breeze and blow, Cece? Rev, let's get this show on the road.
Here, Cece. But,
You know something? I haven't seen you since our date on New Year's Eve. So, how were the rest of the holidays?
Quiet for the most part.
Yeah, I bet. That house must have been pretty empty without Sophia and Eden and without Cruz and the children.
Say it wasn't the same without them.
Well, Cruz wanted to be there, but as you know, Cece didn't extend the invitation to Suzanne.
I know. If it had been up to me, I would have had them all under one roof. Cece got the Christmas he wanted, or at least the one he deserved.
I didn't ask you out so you could get depressed. To bore you with talk about Cruz and Suzanne, I'm sorry.
No, que va. We have a right to worry about our children. I like that you worry about your son. It shows how much you care.
You don't know how much. I do care.
Maybe we should order.
Maybe I should savor this moment a bit longer, if you don't mind. Rosa.
Hi.
Well, we're looking at each other. That's a start.
And a woman who held a babe against her bosom said, "Speak to us of children." And he said, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost, I christen this child Channing Creighton Capwell III. God bless you and keep you all the days of your life. Amen."
Amen. Hey, are you okay? I'm fine.
Why are you crying?
Haven't you ever heard of tears of joy? Reverend, it was a very beautiful service.
Thank you. I hope I didn't upset you.
No, you made me the happiest woman in the world.
Sheena, may I, please?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Cece, but just for a minute.
Hey, my son. You heard the man, huh? You now have a name. It's my name. You will wear it well and happy, son.
All right, Cece, that's enough. I don't want you brainwashing him.
Well, another life for you to mold, Cece. And I do mean mold.
You're joking, of course. She won't even let me get near him. She's mad as a hatter.
I think declaring the baby off limits to you is like a litmus test for sanity, isn't it?
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're using her dementia to get back at me.
Oh, Cece. Much as I've hated, loathed, and despised you, I wouldn't use an innocent baby or a defenseless woman to make points against you.
Gina, defenseless. She's about as defenseless as a Sherman tank. I want to give you fair warning, Lockridge. Anything happens to that baby because of her ineptitude and your interference, I'm going to hold you totally responsible.
I knew it was a mistake to invite you here. For your information, Channing is mine. He is not yours. So why don't you take your gloom and doom and go and rain on someone else's parade? Preferably Santana's, and I hope she forgets her umbrella.
Rafael, if I ask you a question, will you answer honestly?
Well, I mean, I can be honest, or I can be a gentleman. You tell me, which do you prefer?
Well, no, I need truth more than gallantry right now. Do you think I'm old-fashioned?
Being old-fashioned isn't such a bad thing.
I guess that's your polite way of saying yes.
Oh, come on, Rosa. I mean, why did you ask me that?
No sé, Santana said something to me earlier. That I'm out of step with the times.
What is she talking about? You march to your own drummer. That's the way it is. It's commendable, and I happen to find it very appealing.
But not like the women you're used to, huh?
Well,
as you are always pointing out. But then, after all, we can't all be as worldly as you can, huh?
does that bother you?
Why should it?
I don't know. It just seems to. Perhaps you think that I merely consider you another conquest.
You flatter yourself.
I do it to get through to you, Rosa. And I happen to think that I am getting through to you, aren't I? Salud.
Can you look at me for a second here? Excuse me, but you... There.
My blue period.
Yeah, so I see.
Yeah, I was painting, and that paint's really irritate my
No,
eyes.
it's not the paint. It's yours truly, and I know it's more than your eyes. God, I hate to see you feeling bad.
And I hate to feel bad.
So what can I do to stop it?
There's nothing you can do.
I don't believe that.
We need magic. We need Raphael to wave his magic wand and turn the clock back, or run around a cabinet 3 times saying abracadabra and make Eden appear. Maybe that'll stop the hurt.
There's all kinds of magic in the world. You have your own. And I'm a big fan of it. It's in your painting. It's in the way you deal with children. I think you're as brave as you are kind.
I'm not brave. God, I'm a coward. I don't want to see the truth, and the truth is, Eden is the love of your life, and I want to be the love of your life. And there's no magic, and there's no wishing or love that'll ever change that.
I don't know what to say exactly. I want you in my life.
That's not enough for me. I want to be your life, just like Eden was.
Listen to me. There is a problem with someone else being your life. They don't always stick around. I don't want that kind of relationship anymore.
But you can say that because you have that option, because you know what it's like to be everything to someone. Well, I don't know, and I want that for me. But I don't want to pretend to be Eden. I am sick of trying to do that.
God forgive me if I ever asked you to try to be Eden. My feelings for you have always been about you. They have always been about you.
Are you kidding?
No, listen to me. You're hurt, I understand. We need to stop here for a minute and catch our breath and just take a look at where we really are.
I know where we are. We're at the end of the road here.
You're saying that's it?
I'm saying that this is the last stop. This is where I get off.
Lionel, what are we gonna do about Mother? She's completely come unglued.
I think we should call her doctor and see what he suggests, huh?
What are you two doing with your heads together? Talking about me, I suppose. So did Cece convince you I was crazy?
Mom, where's the baby?
He's asleep. Moose sang him a lullaby. He's got a beautiful baritone. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. It's such a sad song. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. You know, one minute I'm feeling on top of the world, and the next minute I feel like it's all coming down around me.
Hey, what am I gonna do with you?
Hug me.
If I do, will you take your medicine like a good person?
Oh, I think that depends on the hug.
How's that?
Best medicine in the world.
You sure you won't join us for a bite and some backgammon?
Oh, thank you. I've had a better offer.
Oh? Who is she?
Just somebody who is redecorating my house.
You mean reverting it to a bachelor pad? Come on, CC. Anyone we know?
I don't think so, Jim. My name is Santana Andrade.
Andrade. What is that? Spanish? Mexican?
No, it's American. One of the oldest families in California.
Wait a minute. Wasn't she the one who was mixed up in that Jameson trial business? The girl who had been hospitalized?
That girl you're talking about was publicly vindicated in a court of law. Thanks to her testimony, a doctor who was practicing medicine was stripped of his license. He's spending some time in jail.
She sounds fascinating. I'd like to meet her.
Well, there she is now, so if you'll excuse me. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. So, how was the christening?
It was a three-ring circus, replete with animals.
Oh, well, knowing Gina, that sounds true to form.
No, she's definitely not herself, which normally would be a cause for celebration. But in this case, I think her antics might harm the child.
Then Cece, she really definitely needs treatment. I have a favor to ask.
Anything, dear.
If you're considering getting custody of the baby, I would say think twice. Because whatever Gina's going through, it is nothing compared to the pain of losing a child.
You have a good heart, you know that?
I'm just breaking it in.
Excuse me, Mr. Capra.
Michael, is that table ready?
No, sir. I'm afraid...
Well, don't apologize. Just get us a basket of that great cheese bread, and we'll spend some time at the bar.
That's not the problem, sir.
What is the problem?
The young lady, sir. I'm afraid I have to ask her to leave.
Here we go. One antidepressant with a water chaser.
Good girl. I'm proud of you.
What do I get if I take two?
Mom!
Take care of her, Lily, will you? I'll see you later. And Gina, thank you for sharing today with me.
Thanks for coming. Bye, Lionel.
Good night. Mom, you promised Lionel.
So? He left here a happy man, didn't he? What's good for him is good for me. Feel better already. So what if I get a little sad sometimes? I mean, it doesn't matter. Everybody does. What's the big deal? I mean, you'd be crying, too, if you had Cece breathing down your neck morning and night.
Mom, he's worried about you. We are all very worried about you.
Oh, that's sweet. It's nice to know that somebody gives two figs about you, but... It was so nice when Lionel hugged me. I mean, it just made me feel all warm inside. I could get used to that. Oh, gosh.
What?
Didn't you hear what I just said? I must be sicker than I thought. How long does it take for these things to kick in?
Tell me, Michael, I didn't hear you correctly. This lady's my guest. Did you just ask her to leave?
Rules of the club, sir.
What bloody rules are we talking about?
The ladies' attire, pants, they're not allowed.
That's about as archaic thing I've ever heard.
It's in the charter.
Well, since I built this bloody place with my money, we will bend the charter.
If it were up to me, sir.
Oh, I see. I see.
No, wait a minute. If my pants are the only problem here, I could always take them off.
Santana, I've got a better idea. Why don't we say the hell with the charter and the hell with everything else and just get the hell out of here? In fact, why don't we say the hell with my membership, and why don't I just close this place up permanently?
See, don't do anything in the heat of the moment. It really isn't worth it.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And don't ever let me hear you say something different. Because these spineless gentlemen don't know any other way but to talk behind a woman's pants because they haven't got the guts to say what's really on their minds. So may I invite you, gentlemen, to go to hell.
You know, there has got... You don't want to see me.
I think that would be best.
Not for me.
For me.
They do call this running away, you know.
You're right. I am running. I'm running for my life because I want it back.
If you will just give me a chance here, I'll give you all the room in the world. I don't want to take your life. I'll give you whatever you need, but please don't just shut me out.
I have to do this clean. And I need you to help me.
You realize what you're asking me to do.
Yes, I am. Just let me go. Let me go.
I don't want to.
You have no choice.